Yo yo yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to Fio's channel today on F124. So we're here to explain about F125 on the first steep drive for today's video. It just came out yesterday for the first steep drives, or about what's coming up onto F125 and all that. So yeah, so it's all about my team and driver's career mode for this first steep drive. So they're talking about my team career mode 2.0 and of course driver careers as well on that. So yeah, so I have seen the deep drive to see what my team 2.0 looks like. It looks different compared to than it was in the past few games. So on that. So yeah, so you've got the civilities, the upgrades, the transfers, and of course Acades, where it's called, where you try to get to tier 1 and 2 and all that. And also you can change like sponsors around, you can change sponsors into sides and how big you want, so that's different, so that's quite cool. But there's still the same fake sponsors as usual, but it's not, at least it can change it to big and size and all that on the Liberty side and all that. And also you can check your the ratings and upgrades and all that on the civility side, and also teammate and all that, and of course contracts as well, to make sure you have enough dollars to make sure you have enough to get into, well, to make sure it's not into the cut, because like bankrupt or something, or if I get that right or something. Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure. You can do my team as usual, or you can do managing mode, like I just said. A little bit different there. So I normally don't do management because there is a game, F1 Manager something, I normally don't play anyway. So I mean, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that, but I'll definitely do my team though. Like I'm driving as my own team as usual for the last 5 F1 games at the moment, since F1 2020 came out, the first time it came out. Yeah, I'm not sure about managing a team, but like that. But I might just do drive as my own team like I normally do. That will be off camera. Not sure if I have time and all that, because I had to do the breaking point as well of Connor Sport. You can actually do Connor Sport and that F1 movie team as well. You know what I mean. You can drive it as that Liberty as well. So that's quite cool to do on that. So I had to think about it at the time. Yeah, so I'm not sure they have a tree. I think I saw a tree there a little bit in the middle of the video, so I think I got that right. He also got the side upgrades as well, but you can spend on the upgrade if you want, or you can make it cheaper, or wait for another few races time. So that's different. So I might be okay with that, but I'm not sure. But it depends how it goes really. You want to upgrade it, or you can wait for 2 races. I'm not sure about that. I don't know. It's up to you really. So I have to wait and see on that. It depends if I need it or not on that, or what's important on the what needs porting and all that. Not too bad. Driver's career mode. They haven't speak about driver's career mode because they did that last year. So yeah, so I'm not sure about that, but and also you can do what that icon things. You can turn it off or on. I think, if I get that right, I'm not sure. You can actually turn it off and on in the icon thing. So that's different than I was expecting. So I might leave it on, or I could turn it off if I feel like it. But it depends how I feel really when I'm doing if I'm doing my team and all that when the game comes out at the time. Yeah. Yeah, about the managing thing, I don't do managing that much, but like on F1 Manager for the last few games since it first came out, I normally don't do that, but I normally do like my team as a driver, so I normally drive as my own team instead of managing a team. So I might just concentrate on driving and instead of managing, so I had to wait and see on that when it comes out. I might just focus on my when I'm as a driver, what I normally do every time. So when I always do when my team were announced at the time, or when a new game comes out, or the last few years. Apart from last year, because I think I was doing Driver's Career Mode last year, so because it was new and different last year and all that. So yeah, and see what happens when it comes out. Yeah, so you can contract as a driver, and also make sure you have the right driver, and also you can contract as a sponsor, so you can try reach the target by the end of the season or mid-season or something, like how many points you need, or win the championship or something, or try get top 5 in the standings, or try compete a season maybe, as a try to do that object on the sponsor and all that. And also you can change the size of the sponsor as well, like I said earlier. You can change it to how big to small you are. You can put it on the spoiler, not spoiler, the rear wing I meant, the front wing, side pod, the halo maybe, so that's quite cool to do. So you can make it bigger or small if you want to. And also you can change annuities, if you can change it of annuities around or sponsors around, that's quite cool to see. So that's not bad at all, so I don't mind it. So at least they're improving a little bit on that. So, and then you got these like tier 1 to tier 3, like they had in Driver's Career, trying to get to the next thing, like a next milestone. So you do it in my team as well, so that's quite different, but it's a trying to doing something different there on that. So yeah, so I mean, I'll test it out, like I said, off camera, so see how it goes from there, to see if it's okay or not. It will be the same. It will be the same team I always go for, but that'll be off camera. Yeah, so yeah, I can't wait to try it out and see what I can do from there, really. That was the first deep dive about my team and all that. I think the second one's going to be like, I don't know, it could be AI, the game footage, the HUD, because the HUD's different this year. My AI, I said that. So I think it's one of those things, it's a couple of those things there, needs improving and all that. So, yeah, so that's all I have to say about that. I just hope it goes alright, and then hopefully it goes in the right direction. Like I said, in my, not my PC video, but as my last week's video about F125s, and hope it leads to be in the right direction, so all that. So I did say that in that video, explain about everything on there and all that. So yeah, so that's all I had to say about that. Just saying about my team and all that. A little bit different compared to that it was in, well, since the first time it came out. And also, I think the side is different on the upgrades. It's different, apart from different from that. And also, everything is different in the civilities, and of course the building's a little bit different. You can actually upgrade it to make it bigger. If it depends if you're going up or not on there. So like that. Yeah. So yeah. Still about only a month away, about a month and a half away now from till F125 comes out, and then so from there you can still pre-order it, the edition or icon edition. You can still pre-order it, or you can still pre-order the Stanford edition, so it's still there, so you can check. So there's no rush for that. So I already pre-ordered it straight away. I already pre-ordered it, so at least I've got that done and dusted. Yeah, so yeah, I just hope if it's really good, I just hope it goes in that right direction, all that. So yeah, so that's what I have to say on that for what about F125, about that. So yeah, in the background there, I'm just doing 2 races. One of them was at Monza. I went from like 19th for P2 or something, so I nearly had a chance for the win, but I just didn't have enough ERS at the end. So, and also I had a penalty as well, so there's nothing I can do about it there. Yeah, well, I had so many drive-throughs in that race, so luckily I was very lucky with that, and also made it through the field nicely and all that. Not too bad at all. And then now we're at Sandford. for this one. I made a mistake at turn 1. That's why I dropped through. Well, I lost a few places from the back from that. So now I'm trying to make my way back through the field. Why these two are decided to, to go side by side, messing around. I'm just trying to recover from the first turn and all that 2 laps ago. So this race I just did was a really good one. I made a mistake and then I managed to get a really good recovery. So only P7 at the moment, so the track is very short. I just need to make sure. I just hope goes really nice and see how it goes from there, really. Yep, through the right-hander very nicely. I'm actually getting time through there, so I'm guessing they have less downforce than I have. So I think this track I think you do need downforce for this track. So, and also get the setup right and all that. Monza, you don't even need downforce at Monza. You do need it slightly through the middle part and the Sagari chicane, but around Sandford you definitely need downforce for this. So you not only have good through the corners and all that. Monza is all about speed, really. So and all that. Yeah, so into P6 now. I could get past this Sauber down towards turn 1 if I have a chance. I decided to go for it, and it was definitely the right decision. And I'm the quickest guy on track, so I'm definitely the quickest guy on the track at the moment. And then I'm only in the top 5 though, so I'm not doing too bad. Still about 50% of the ERS, so I am trying my hardest to save it as much as I can. So in case I need it for the last lap or something. And then through the middle sector now, just make sure I don't, touch these curbs or mess it up, because I'll make a mistake or something, or go on the grass because that makes it worse. And I managed to go up to this other driver in P4, right there. Still making progress, so managed to do a really good recovery from the first lap I did. So I'm not doing too bad. So yeah, so as this race is going along, only a lap to go. Yeah, so the next deep dive will be like AI, the game footage, the HUD, and of course other things as well, including a few changes onto there. Well, hoping to make it better, not just AI and the game footage or the HUD, because it's different, and of course hoping they fix more bugs as well, and also including get rid of the smoke. That'll be the thing. I hope so. And also reverse tracks as well, because they might talk about that onto the second deep drive as well, including the game footage, the HUD, the AI, and of course reverse tracks as well. They'll talk about that as well onto the next deep drive. So the first one's all about my team and driver's career. The next one will be just that. So I'd say another 2 weeks time, I think, when the next one comes out, or it could be next Thursday, next Wednesday, or it could be a week after that. I'm not sure. It might be one of those two and all that. So yeah. So I mean, I managed to caught up to the first 2 at the end of the race, and I didn't have enough time, and also I just need one more lap to get it. Just need one more lap, and then I just need enough ERS as well. P3 is okay from that recovery, so P2, P3 from the back, and also recovery as well. It's not too bad at all. I'll take that though. I'll take it all day though. Yeah, so that's for me today. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate it a lot. That gives me support with all that. Yeah, so that was all. That was about my team and driver's career mode, about the deep drives. So that's what I'm saying. That's all. That's what it's all about. You can check it out if you want. If you haven't seen it yet, or if you have seen it, you can check it out if you want to, anytime you want on YouTube. Yeah, so hope you guys have a nice day. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys on F124. Have a nice day, and see you there.